Draft camps in Orlando is starting this week, and obviously I'm going to go into my part 2 of this, where there will be 5 players I'm going to talk about today that I feel have a chance to boost their draft stock when the NBA draft comes up in a couple of weeks. So here are my 5 for today. Let's get started. Shane Foster, shooting guard from Vanderbilt. He had great 4 years. He was an all-conference player in the SEC down in Vandy. He is a great shooter. I think this is where he's going to impress a lot of scouts in these pre-draft workouts. He can shoot that ball. He can shoot lights out. He's very long. He's athletic. He's 6'7". I think if he can prove also that he can play defense and he has a knack for the game, I think he'll boost his draft status. Next up, Sean Singletary, shooting guard / point guard. He can play both roles, but I think he's more of a good shooting guard. He is about 6'3", pushing 6'4". He's a great shooter. I think if he can shoot the NBA range 3, he can drive a little bit, dish the ball, be a little bit of a playmaker. I think he can impress, GMs, and he can impress some scouts in the NBA draft and kind of boost his status. He played great 4 years at Virginia. He was pretty much the main player on the team. So things will be a little bit different in pre-draft workouts for him. My next guy, Devon Jefferson, power forward from USC. He played alongside O.J. Mayo this year. O.J. Mayo got a lot of shine, got the camera shine light on him. But a lot of people forget that Devon Jefferson is a very good player. He can bang down on the post. He has some pretty good hands. He's a good rebounder. I think he can be a solid power forward in the league. I don't think he's going to have like big, huge, great numbers. But I think he can be a consistent player in the NBA. All he has to do is just go in there and play his game and really just get easy layups. Be a hustler. Because those small things do make a difference. That's how Jason Maxiell got to the league. That's how Paul Millsap got to the league. That's how Carl Landry got to the league. I think that Devon Jefferson can be another good role player that can be a second-round draft pick and can help a team with size. My next guy, Bill Walker. He's shooting guard / small forward from Kansas State. Now, he was a great guy coming out of high school. He did have some bumps in the road with some injuries in college, but this past year he was alongside Mike Beasley, and he played great. He's a great player. He's very athletic. He's getting himself back to the way he used to be with his jumping ability, but I think Bill Walker has to prove if he can hit a jump shot consistently. If he can hit a jump shot consistently and he can run a flow within an offense at the pre-draft workouts, I think Bill Walker can boost his status. But something tells me he might have to go back to school and do one more year and then probably come back next year. My final guy, Pat Kalathis, small forward / power forward from St. Joe's. Pat Kalathis, he is a very talented player. The guy can handle the ball, he can shoot the ball, he can rebound, he has good hands, he has a good knack for the game, he knows how to play the game correctly. All Pat Kalathis has to do is just go out and play his game. He has to be able to bang a little bit on the inside, because I think that's what a lot of teams are going to want and expect him to do in the pre-draft workout. But then he also has to prove that he can, shoot the jump shot consistently, which he can do. He has a handle like a regular normal guard has, and that's great for a guy at 6'9", 6'10". So I think he can honestly be a guy that can probably sneak in to the second round of the NBA draft and get drafted by a team that does need a guy like him. Well, that's my report on the pre-draft workouts for Orlando. Those are my 5 guys that can impress. I'm Jamel Crothers.